Hello, this presentation is in regards to your junior year for the upcoming school year. And in this presentation, we're going to talk about graduation requirements, college requirements, making informed choices when selecting your courses for your junior year, and then support that's offered and upcoming opportunities for help. So we'll get started with Mountain House High School graduation requirements. For social studies, you'll need 35 credits. You get 5 of these from global, 10 from world history, 10 from US history, and 10 from government and econ. Gov and econ are each a semester long course you'll take in your senior year. If you were not attending Mountain House High School in your freshman year and you did not take global studies at your previous school, you did not need to worry about these global studies credits. We will waive them for you. For English, you'll need 40 credits. That's just 1 year of English per year that you've attended high school. So 10 for 9th, 10 for 10th, 10 for 11th, and 10 for 12th. For math, you'll need 20 credits. It must include math 1 or above. If you continue on in math over the 20 credits, those credits go into your elective credits. For science, you'll need 30 credits, so 1 year of a life science and 2 years of a physical science. For graduation requirements in the world language and visual arts subjects, you need 1 year of either. So either 1 year of a world language or 1 year of a visual performing arts. So 10 credits there. You'll need a total of 60 elective credits. Like I mentioned before, if you take more than the necessary requirements of credits for any subject area, then those additional credits will go into your elective credits. A lot of students see that a big number of 60 and get concerned. There's nothing to be concerned about. We monitor these credits, and most students that are passing their classes end up meeting their 60 elective credit requirements by the time they graduate high school. For health, you'll need 5 credits from freshman year health and 10 credits you'll get from Adulting 101 in your senior year. If, again, you were not attending Mountain House High School in your freshman year and you did not take health at your previous school, then don't worry about these health 5 credits. We do waive them. For physical education, you need 20 credits. All freshmen are required to take freshman PE, and then you'll take 1 additional year of PE, whether you take it in your sophomore, junior, or senior year, it doesn't matter as long as you take that extra year. All of this totals to 230 credits, and that's how many credits students need to earn for graduation requirements. And these are classes that you take and receive a D or better in. Additional graduation requirements, community service. All students need to complete 40 hours of community service. They also need to pass 1 year of a course with algebra content and attend high school for all 4 years. So meeting the high school graduation requirements prepares students to attend community college, trade school, or to enter the world of work. So A through G course sequence, this is the course sequence if you're trying to be 4-year eligible. That means you're going straight from high school into a 4-year. You'll need 2 years of history, 1 year world, 1 year US, 4 years of English. You'll need 3 years of math. This is through Math 3. So I know our high school graduation requirements are a little bit different. But if you're trying to be 4-year eligible, then you'll need to take Math 3 and meet the 3-year math requirement. For science, 2 years is required, 1 year of a life science and 1 year of a physical science. For foreign language, 2 years is required. This area, E and F, are a little bit different than high school graduation requirements because you either take a foreign language or visual performing arts, but for 4-year eligibility, You need 2 years of a language, 3 years is recommended, and 1 year of a visual and performing arts. So for the language requirements, it's 2 years of the same language, not 1 year of one language, 1 year of another. It should be the same language. Again, 1 year of visual performing arts, and then 1 year of a college prep electives. The majority of the electives that we offer are college prep, so it's not something that you're gonna have to actively be concerned about. And again, for four-year college, grades of C or better are required in all courses. And that's both semesters of the class. So credit recovery, what if you didn't earn a C or better? We do have credit recovery options for Ds and Fs, whether it's semester or both semesters. There's summer school, we have credit recovery during the school year. Maybe you'll take the class online, or maybe you'll try to take the class at an alternative program. Those are things that you can discuss with your counselor. So if you did receive a D or an F and you want to repair that grade, please make an appointment with your counselor and figure out how to repair that grade. NCAA requirements. So NCAA has a set requirement for athletes planning to compete at the college level. It is the student's responsibility to track NCAA requirements throughout high school, choose appropriate classes, and maintain a qualifying GPA. Students that are interested in being a college athlete need to register for the NCAA Eligibility Center, typically in their sophomore year. Students should notify their counselor by their sophomore year if they want to be a college athlete in the future. Although it is your responsibility to track, we do try to support you in selecting the right courses and answering any GPA questions that you may have. So please make an appointment with your counselor, send them an email. If you already haven't, you will have to register with NCAA. If you already haven't, you should be doing that. And this is only if you're trying to be a college level athlete. Okay. So schedule, 6 classes and a flex period is a standard schedule at Mountain House High School. If students pass 6 classes each year of high school, they will earn 240 credits. Again, previously we talked about how 230 credits are needed to graduate. So a 6-period schedule allows plenty of opportunities to prepare for college while promoting a balance between academics and personal life. We do offer 7-day course, 7-period days. So students have the option to register for 7 classes. Students with the 7-course day do not have a flex period and should anticipate additional homework and demands of their time. It's also to keep in mind that Mountain House High School guarantees 6 classes to all students. You may request a 7th class, but it is not guaranteed. Honors and AP. So Mountain House High School recommends a maximum of 2 honors or AP classes per year. And the reason for that is because honors and AP classes are more challenging. They do require more of your time. And when the more you're taking, the less time you have. And if you're taking 3 or 4 and you're also doing extracurriculars, it may become a little bit more of a challenge than it needs to be. So only take an honors and AP class if you really enjoy the subject, you have an A in similar subjects, you have the time and motivation to commit to doing the work, you are resilient and respond well to new challenges. Please do not take an AP or honors class because your friend is taking it. That's not a good reason to take it. If you don't like the subject, please don't take the class. Your grades in similar subjects are not strong. That class might not be a good fit for you. Or if you have extracurricular time commitments that make it difficult to devote significant time and effort to the class. If you need further assistance on AP or honors, you can make an appointment with your counselor and we'll be more than happy to discuss that with you. Mountain House High School has several professional pathways. Students that take a professional pathway at Mountain House High School or complete a pathway at Mountain House High School earn special recognition at high school graduation. Students are able to take classes in the pathway without completing it. So you don't have to always complete the pathway. If you're currently a sophomore and you're maybe wanting to take culinary or business or engineering, you can take classes in the pathway. You probably won't be able to complete it, but there are ways to take classes without completing it. So keep that in mind when you're selecting course requests. So there is not an application process for our professional pathways. And the other thing I wanted to mention is if you are no longer interested in a pathway that you started either last year or this year, you can stop participating by not selecting the next course in the sequence for next year. So pathways are optional. Students should earn a C or better in their pathway class in order to move on to the next course in the pathway sequence. If you are interested in taking a pathway course next year, please review the pathway guide below for more information about the courses you are eligible to take. So we have a lot of information here, and I highly encourage you to visit this website to learn more about our pathways. Online versus hybrid. So online pathways, students take majority of their courses, a minimum of 4 online. Students may choose to take a couple in-person courses up to 3. Online courses are designed for self-motivated, goal-oriented, independent learners. So expected time commitment is 1 hour per online course per day. Students may participate in sports and extracurricular activities if they're a fully online student. The way you will sign up to be a fully online student is by signing up in your course request, adding 4 or more OC courses when the scheduling window opens. Hybrid is when the majority of your classes are online, so a minimum of 5 classes on campus, and then you sign up for 1 or 2 online courses. The expected time commitment is the same, 1 hour per online course per day, also designed for self-motivated, goal-oriented, independent learners. No application or interview required. Students may participate in sports and extracurricular activities. And again, the way that you would pick online classes is by adding 5 in-person classes to your course request and then adding 1 or 2 online classes. So course requests. We build our schedule for the next year around students' course requests and do our best to give every student their first choice of classes. Sometimes classes get full, or if you're picking like 2 AP classes or pathway classes, sometimes classes conflict with one another, especially if there's only 1 period of that class being offered. And other times, if you're maybe selecting a class and then not enough students signed up, then the class gets canceled. So in those situations, students may be placed in an alternative course or a flex period. The courses selected through the Aries portal are requests, not guaranteed. I did want to mention that for all your electives or like special courses, please put in alternatives. That way, if the class does conflict or it is canceled or it is full, we're able to give you the second choice. Students will pick up their schedules at walkthrough registration in August. Usually walkthrough registration is a few days before school starts. At that time, you will see your teachers and the order of classes. So in your course request, if you put in the order as English, then Spanish, then PE, then that doesn't really matter in what order. That's just letting us know that these are the classes that you want to take. It doesn't mean that it's going to be in that order. Please select your courses wisely. Mountain House High School will not have a schedule change window for the upcoming school year. All AP drops have a firm drop deadline of August 1st. So please keep that in mind when you're selecting AP classes. Schedule changes can only be made during walkthrough registration and on a case-by-case basis if availability permits. Again, I just want to emphasize, we will not have a schedule change window for the upcoming school year. All schedule changes will be done at walkthrough registration, and if space permits. So please select wisely. Once the course window closes at 11:59 p.m. on February 2nd, you will not have an opportunity to make any changes. So ask your questions, come to support sessions, and make some wise choices for next year. Counselors will be visiting English classes during the course selection window and helping all students log into Aries and select courses this year. So please make sure you know how to log into your Aries account. The best way to do this is by going to the Mountain House website, going to Aries, and then using your school issued email to log into your Aries account. If you just type in Aries, it can take you to a different school's Aries and then you won't be able to log in. So use the proper links and proper email address to get into your Aries account. Okay. So 11th grade classes. For English, we have in-person English 11, AP English Lang and Comp. And then if you're in the business pathway, you could replace English with Tech Business Communications 1. Tech Business Communications 1 is only available as an English class for students in the business pathway. If you are trying to be an NCAA athlete and you are in the business pathway, you will have to take English 11 and Tech Business Communications because NCAA does not see Tech Business Communications as an English course. However, UC, CSUs, and all of those other schools do. The online course options are English 11, English 11 Honors, and AP English Lang. For social studies, in person, US History and AP US History. Online, we have US History and AP, but we also offer honors. Math, the classroom-based options are Math 2 Honors, Math 3 Honors, financial applications, statistics. We also have like pre-calc and calc and things like that. So please look at our course list for the 23-24 school year. And then you'll see all of the courses we offer in person and online. That's where you will have the full course list of what will be offered. Continuing with math is strongly recommended. So if you're a sophomore, but you've completed Math 3 or Math 3 Honors, I do recommend moving on and continuing on in math. And remember, if you're trying to be four-year eligible, you do need to take Math 3. For science, if you are maybe in chemistry or chemistry honors, then you can consider like physics in the universe or physics honors. We have earth and space science. We have several math classes offered science classes offered in person and online. So make sure to look at those. Remember that students must complete 1 year of a life science and 2 years of a physical science in order to graduate. So if you've already completed 1 year of a life, 1 year of physical, I highly recommend just taking your second year and finishing that up. Many students continue on with their world language, so maybe Spanish 3, French 3, or Chinese 3. They'll meet your UC recommendation and allow students to reach required levels in 12th grade if they are interested in receiving the California State Seal of Biliteracy. Many students continue with the next course in their chosen professional pathway, and also students consider taking the year-long visual and performing arts course if they have not already taken it. So A through G, 4-year college eligibility requirements. Again, as a reminder, 2 years is required for a foreign language, 3 years is recommended, and also you will need to take a year-long visual and performing arts course. Okay. You could take a flex if you have room for it, and if you wanted to take another elective, you can put that in. Remember, 6 classes are guaranteed. We do try to accommodate the 7th course. Students must include an alternative for their elective selection in Aries. So let's say you put in a visual and performing arts class, but it conflicts with other classes that you have, and you don't have an alternative, we're going to give you a flex or select one for you. So please make sure you select an alternative, or you put in an alternative. New classes that we're offering for the upcoming school year: AP Chinese, Advanced Orchestra, AP Music Theory, Jazz Band. For science, Earth and Space Science in person. CTE, Intermediate Business, replaces Business Finance. So if you're in Intro to Business, you will sign up for Intermediate Business if you want to continue in the pathway. Game Design, students can take this class or CS Principles. Applied Computer Science replaces Advanced Java. For electives, we have Intro to Audio Engineering and Sports and Social Psychology. So you'll do 1 semester of sports and 1 semester of social psychology. Scheduling dates. The scheduling window is open from January 12th through February 2nd. If you did not select courses in Aries by 11:59 p.m. on February 2nd, they will be selected for you. So basically, we'll look at your transcript and then put you in the courses needed for graduation requirements if you did not select courses. Scheduling support labs for your questions will be advertised in FlexTime Manager. So please, if you have questions regarding course requests, sign up for a support lab in FlexTime Manager. Course selection scheduling presentations for parents. It's offered virtually during our Coffee with the Counselor series on January 25th at 9 a.m. So the Zoom Meet link will be emailed to all parents of current 9th through 11th grade students. Curriculum fair is on January 26th from 6 to 8 p.m. in the large gym. Scheduling resources. All additional resources and guides to support students with course selections are available on the counseling website. So please write that website down. It's also on, if you go to Mountain House High School under counseling, you should be able to find this. Transcripts, we highly recommend students and parents watch our recorded transcript lesson before completing their course request. It kind of explains what your transcript is and where you can find information of, how many credits you have in certain areas. 4-year planning, we offer a 4-year planning worksheet. Aries also has an online version of 4-year planning called the Academic Plan that students have access to. For the course list, understand your options and use the course number to search for classes in Aries. A lot of students end up just typing it in, and maybe they put in the online version and they meant to take in person, or they meant to take online and then they put in person. And then schedule changing becomes confusing. So just use the course number, and that might be helpful. Course catalog, it's located under the academics tab of the Mountain House High School website. You can find descriptions of all our classes to help better understand what you are signing up for. Again, transcripts, we highly recommend students and parents watch our recorded transcript lesson before completing the course requests. So we have these presentations for transcripts on our counseling website. Okay, that's it for our scheduling course request presentation. Remember, there are supports offered in FlexTime Manager during Success. We will be coming to all the English classes to help you put in course requests. And then if you have any specific questions, you can always email your counselor.